Okay, seating a gas check. It's something I like to do. Now, I showed you in the one thing, the simple way of doing it was taking a gas check, putting it on a cast bullet. You've seen the other video. Kind of trying to get it straight, and sometimes it don't go straight. And just take the bullet and tap it on a block of casting material, lead, trying to get it. We did that for years like that. That's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it, which I like to do, is using the Lyman 450 press. Now, I do have a top punch and a die for the correct size of this bullet that we're going to use here, that we're working on. Now, what we have to do is they do sell, I'll zoom in here, a gas check seater is what it is. It's an actual product. You can buy it. And all it is, it's a machined piece of metal. See, it's got a cutaway here, and it's stepped. And what this does is you install this, you just place this down here where the where this rod is. You stick it in there, and what that does is when your die, I have a die here, how the die works, you remember when we did the little video, I'll get it out. You press down, and you know this ram in here. Well, what that does is when you put this in there, it butts up against this and doesn't allow the ram to come down. So then when you put force, it pushes the bullet to the very top of the die, and it squarely seats the gas check. Okay, just like this. And you can feel it give some give as it goes in there. Now the gas check's on there, and it's seated real firm and square, and that's another way of seating the gas checks, using this here. I like it because it's pretty precision, it's real good, and it seats them nice and square. Gets them up in there all the way, because I had some that I tapped on, and then after I lubed them and went to size them, I could feel the gas checks giving a little. But this is one advantage of having this. This is a nice way of doing it. They're on there nice, dead and square, and I like it. So that's how you'd use this in my stages of making these bullets, these 8mm reloads. We casted the bullets, pan lubed them, but the first step before pan lubing them would be to seat this gas check on there. Now they're ready for the pan lubing process, after we got the gas check seated. Okay. Sorry about that. What I'm doing now is I'm seating the gas checks on there. And I'm using Hornet A 32 caliber. I think that's 8mm. They're fitting on there, so I'm going to use that. So basically all I do is I take a bullet, get a gas check, and just kind of try to seat it. And if it's a little crooked or not going on straight, I just tap it on this bar of casting material. And I try to get it as straight as I can on there. Now those lubricizers will seat that. When you go into that die and crank down, it'll seat that bullet in there, or seat that gas check pretty good. But you like to get them started kind of square, get them squared up. And then you end up, I'll take a close look. You end up with your gas check on the end of your bullet. And then the next step is getting them in the pan and melting down the lube. And we'll go over that here in a minute.